Today we are going to talk about Talk is Free Theater's 2012-2013 season at the Media Center for the Performing Arts.
What is Talk is Free Theater showing this season? I recall that they will be showing the Golden Era musical Guys and Dolls between November 15th and 24, 2012 at the Media Center for the Performing Arts.
You are right about their show in November. I will now read a synopsis of the show from www.tif.ca.
Okay. Read away.
This production is a cross-gendered version of the Golden Era musical, Guys and Dolls, based on Damon Runyon's stories. On the surface, Guys and Dolls is an amusing urban fairy tale musical about gangsters and showgirls. Below the surface, however, it reveals that roles were changing in society and the women would be increasingly taking charge in the decades ahead. What better way to show this than by having the entire cast played by the opposite of the conventional sexual roles, women as guys and men as dolls. Guys and Dolls is presented by Richard Alzanian, music and lyrics by Frank Lesser, book by Joe Swerling and Abe Burrows, directed by Richard Alzanian.
After Guys and Dolls is finished, my favorite show will be in the EVS, Dracula.
We are not talking about Dracula today. I will now tell you about an amazing tour de farce in February. Between February 7th and 9, Talk is Free Theater will present a farce alongside with the Axis Theatre Company from Vancouver. I will now read the synopsis of the number 14 from www.tif.ca.
Okay. Read away.
This special engagement is part of the show's 20th anniversary international tour. In an amazing theatrical tour de force, 6 of finest performers strut, swing, sing and talk their way in and out of adventures aboard Vancouver's number 14 bus that is part Monty Python-esque, part Mr. Bean and wholly engaging.
That sounds like a tour de farce. What is the next show that Talk is Free Theater will be showing?
If you remember last year's EVS murder mystery, No Way to Treat a Lady, you may love this science fiction murder mystery. Between April 11th and 20, 2013, Talk is Free Theater will be presenting Possible Worlds. I will now read the synopsis for the show from the website www.tif.ca.
Okay, read away.
Part murder mystery, part science fiction, and part mathematical philosophy, this play follows the multiple parallel lives of the mysterious George Barber. At the play's beginning, George is found dead, with his brain missing. 2 detectives set out to uncover the truth behind his grisly death, and stumble upon several strange characters. Written by John Mighton, directed by Mitchell Cushman.
I remember the song in No Way to Treat a Lady entitled Front Page News. I missed that song.
Our final production of the 2012-2013 season, Talk is Free Theater will be presenting a satire musical, world premiere event. Between May 23rd and June 1st, 2013, Talk is Free Theater will be presenting scenes from a Bathouse. This show is based on the short stories of Mikhail Zashenko and adapted by the company. I will now read the synopsis of the show from www.tif.ca.
Okay, read away.
Mikhail Zashenko's comical short stories appeared in daily newspapers and were read by millions in the Soviet Union during the 1920s and 30s, making him the most widely read satirist of the 20th century. Written in a crisp, colorful first-person style, they usually dwelt on the mundane and somewhat absurd problems of the day, but occasionally skirted forbidden political topics. These hilarious stories find renewed significance from the Canadian perspective of today in this comic-run musical.
That sounds like a great season that Talk is Free Theater will be hosting this year at the Media Center for the Performing Arts. How much are tickets?
Single tickets are $33 plus the HST.
Sounds great. Some theaters may charge up to $100 for a ticket in the orchestra level.
This now concludes our talk about the Talk is Free Theater's 2012-2013 season at the Media Center.
Where is the Media Center again? Some people who live in Barrie have not heard of the Media Center nor been there.
The Media Center is located at 1 Dunlop Street West, Barrie, Ontario. I will post the details and Talk is Free Theater's website in the description box below the video screen. Enjoy the show. I will pray for Squathurst to present The Winter's Tale in the Media during the summer of 2013.
Great. I cannot wait to see on-stage performance group's production of Dracula, The Vampire Strikes Back. I heard there is a great song entitled The Vamp. I